We've detained you for obstructing the investigation. However, before we decide what to do, we want to talk about something much more important.
Namely?
We'd like to find out what you were doing yesterday in the swamps, not far from D'Italian, and on Monday afternoon near a movie theater in New York.
Thank you for that. So yeah, welcome back. Originally I was gonna leave this for another video, of course, but ironically, you can't nix out of this without doing the interrogation, so I guess we're moving forward with this. You can insert my usual intro anywhere here, but let's go for it, shall we? So yeah, we'll find out what happened to her. I'm like 90% sure our poor writer got killed. I'm sorry, dude. We tried, but why the hell did you run off with the guy? Anyway, moving on.
Yesterday's evening paper. Have a look.
That's from the power plant. I came out badly. What do we have here? Your name under the picture.
You were the bastard I was chasing!
We would also like to know what you were doing on Tuesday evening at a crime scene in an old power plant in New Jersey.
It's a free country. I can go where I want.
Uh-huh.
Sure thing. But how did you find out where it was supposed to happen? A good nose? Or maybe you visit a fortune teller?
Are we pals? Have we picked up girls together? Or maybe you given me some football tickets? No. Then why should I confide in you?
Because only an idiot gives up their last chance.
So he's the bad cop here.
I mean, I could be the bad cop, my dude.
It would be better if we made a deal.
You were also there, in the bar next to the movie theater.
That's right. Anything more about the email that made you go there?
The way I get information is my trade secret.
I can't hear anything.
Hearing problems? Let me repeat. My trade secret...
Can't hear anything about the First Amendment. We've got quite a big cemetery connected with it. You could give a talk about freedom of speech there.
Great. The FBI mocks the principles our country was founded upon.
You don't answer our questions, we have no choice. Nicole, I think it's time we started an official interrogation.
Works for me, dude.
October 23rd, 2009, the local FBI office in Bronx. Agents Nicole Bonnet and Richard Perry are questioning Jack Rowling, a witness. Do you agree to us recording the conversation?
Why not?
What is your name, age, address, and occupation?
Jacob Somerset Rowling, 40
Somerset?
years old. I live in Jersey City, 203 Redmond Street.
Occupation?
Journalist.
Marital status?
Divorced.
Obviously. This is gonna take a minute, ain't
We'd like
it?
to know why you appeared at several crime scenes right before or right after the crimes were committed.
Fine. I got an email. Somebody mentioned that bar and told me to have an eye on a girl. He wrote it would be a bombshell.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the sender?
Could be anybody. It surely wasn't his true email address. Besides, he hasn't written since then.
All right, we'll confiscate your computer anyway.
I'm fair
Why
play.
did you take this email seriously?
Why not? At least there was a bar address there.
Stop joking. You look for inspiration in spam?
Sure. FBI informants come in handy too.
Excuse me?
Explanation isn't very credible.
If you don't want to edit the news all the time, you gotta leave the office from time to time.
Let's see, this is doing good. Wait, okay. I've been having some trouble with my recording software lately.
Then, on Monday, you came to a shady bar on the outskirts.
I wasn't convinced, but I went there. I admit I talked to the wrong girl. By the way, what message did you get from it?
You left the bar quite suddenly. Why was that?
I was bored with the situation, with the girl as well.
You missed a chance to give a first-hand account.
It's all your fault. You didn't want to talk to me.
See, Nicole? You almost wrecked this journalist's career.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you at 7 that evening?
At 7? Somewhere on the Brooklyn Bridge.
Can anybody confirm that?
Maybe that kid in the sports car that gave me the finger.
If I were you, I wouldn't screw around in this situation.
And what's the situation?
You'll see in a moment.
We're pretty much thinking you're a murderer, dude. That's what.
Let's talk about the power plant. How did you get there?
The next day, I read about the accident at the gate crossing, and I promised myself that I'd never again pass on a tip.
Did he call you?
Yeah, I realized that it was him right away.
What did he say?
He described the place. It was the power plant.
How did he start?
Without needless words, he gave me the address.
What time was it?
About 6 p.m.
Did he call you on your cell? Where were you?
I was coming back from work.
Mm-hmm.
May I see your cell phone?
No.
No? Are you sure?
If charges are brought against you, your refusal may be treated as concealing evidence.
This is not only my cell, but also my tool. Names, messages, appointments. Information about people who would never have revealed it if they had known it would fall into your hands. There's a lot of info that you ain't gonna get without a guarantee of anonymity. You realize that?
Uh-huh.
You're scared we're gonna check who your snitch is in the town hall?
Somebody's life is at stake here.
I can only show you the entry connected with that call.
All right.
No. Our experts need to check everything.
No way.
Damn, Perry, you're a little determined for that.
You're gonna have a warrant.
Great.
Getting close to a head-on crash with your judiciary.
You're like hounds. Track down, seize, bite to death.
If you knew how difficult it was, how many managed to escape?
If anybody finds out I gave names out of my notebook to the cops, I'm finished. They won't even let me rewrite other people's texts at the office.
As you wish. The choice is yours. Just remember that somebody's going to end up in the electric chair. And I'm sure it's going to be the murderer. I just don't know who it is yet.
What time did you arrive at the power plant?
It must have taken about an hour, about 7.
Perry is
Did you
definitely
notice
getting into the
anybody
bad
outside?
cop role.
No car, no people. I must have come from a different side than you did.
And then?
I thought I'd heard some noise from the other side of the building, so I walked around that way, along the dark corridors.
Go on.
Well, I saw you climb down the chain into the generator. I had this strange feeling I had just lost the picture of the year. I switched the camera on, leaned out from the balcony, and snapped. When you jumped to your feet, I decided it was time to scram.
You ass!
It wasn't typical for a vulture preying at the crime scene. This is how perpetrators act.
A vulture?
I'm saying you behaved like a perpetrator.
What I did was right. I bet if my camera was taken, I'd have lost everything.
Then why didn't you publish the picture right away?
It was too late. I stopped by my place in order to calm down. I thought I'd have to talk to my boss first, and I did it first thing in the morning.
Did he offer a promotion?
He gave me a free hand and his support.
He's gonna turn his back on you as soon as I ask if I can search your desk.
You don't understand what really counts.
Enlighten me.
The name. Under the picture in the article on the front page. Exclusive rights. And nobody in tow. Nobody who after a couple of years might claim it was them who did the whole job.
Ah, so this is what you negotiated in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Before we talk about Louisiana, shall we take the fingerprints?
I'll fetch the form.
I don't agree.
What?
I don't want you taking my fingerprints.
Freedom of press can't guarantee you that. You're fighting a losing battle.
We're gonna have to charge you.
Yeah, I bet you've already fixed it with the judge.
Listen, there is no need to do it as long as you cooperate with us. But no judge is gonna plead your cause.
Talk to your lawyer. I'll tell you the same thing.
I'd like a drink. Could I get a cola?
Okay, I'll fetch a can, and you think it over.
Uh-huh. Oh, who's on my phone? You know, hey Wang.
After a long and arduous effort, I managed to recover a fingerprint from the device which immobilized that car.
Wang, you rule!
Tell it to the boss.
I sure will. So, where should I look?
Next to the secretary's office.
I meant the fingerprint.
It's in Big Brother.
I owe you.
Yay!
trying to drag us to tabloid hell.
He's provoking us, wants us to arrest him. That's incredible.
He's gonna regret it. We have to charge him, not with obstructing the investigation, but with murder. We've got to secure the evidence, get his cell, search his apartment and desk at work.
You think it's him?
That's very probable.
There's still the security guard, Benson. This series seems to be revolving around him.
But in an absurd way. Besides, he's got a cast iron alibi for Carter's murder.
True.
Anyway, we can't let the journalist keep the evidence in this case. Who knows what pictures he's managed to take so far? I've got a feeling that once we arrest him, we'll find ourselves in the Storm Center.
That's what his game is about. There has to be a lot of commotion because he wants to make a name for himself.
Fair play.
These days, if you want to attract attention for a longer period of time, it's not enough to write about a murder. You have to write it from the first-person perspective.
That's disturbing.
He wouldn't behave like that if he was the murderer.
It's like the opposite. He gives accounts of the crimes, and he's going to add the description of the arrest and the trial. Many serial killers want fame so much, they're willing to risk exposure.
Point.
No, it's absurd. The journalist isn't mentally unstable.
Who knows? Maybe he simply believes he's left no traces.
I'm not in favor of arresting him, and we have no other proof besides the fact that he follows the crime.
I mean, if you really think about it, technically, couldn't the serial killer just be using him to get fame? Like, he's got a journalist now in his back pocket.
At least an accomplice.
I mean, yeah, accomplice. We can definitely charge him
We're
accomplices.
too.
You know what? Maybe he's so sure of himself because the killers let him know there's going to be another murder soon.
Yeah, that rest assured, our writer is dead.
Humiliation, and then, when we discover the next victim, he will triumph and slam us in his paper.
I don't know if we aren't getting paranoid.
I've got an idea. His fingerprints are going to be on the can. Check them and I'll try to wring the truth out of it. There are things to ask him. We haven't talked about Louisiana yet.
Point.
If none of it does any good, we'll charge him with the last 2 murders.
I'll be right back.
Good luck.
Okay.
Here it is.
Thank you.
Have you thought it over?
I haven't changed my mind.
Well, I mean, do they really expect him to suddenly?
You know what? I'll clean up here. Take the can to a recycling bin, and you think about it some more. But that's your last chance.
As you wish, but it won't change a thing.
Nicole, why are you making a mistake in, wait, this is probably my fault for not having gloves, but for fuck's sake, we need gloves, girl! Wang, I need you to do things.
Hi, Wang.
You're not on vacation?
Stop fooling around.
Ask Ruth to make you a badge. One capitalized word.
Hey, you mean the word?
Don't say it out loud. The FBI taps everybody.
Can you take the fingerprint from this can?
Unsecured? What is it?
A trick. This guy didn't want to cooperate.
You won't get far with it.
Sure thing. We just need to know if we should keep him here or not. At the moment, it's 50-50.
So the fingerprint decides. Okay, I'll take it and send it to the database.
Put it in a cardman's file. There are also my fingerprints at the bottom. Leave them out.
Okay,
Bye, Wayne.
bye.
Okay, I mean, no such thing as agency. What's going on?
Thanks. I'll call him in a minute.
Okay.
If I want to make a phone call, I need to...
Okay, I know I'm leaving.
Dad, what's wrong?
Mom's in the hospital.
What happened?
She's had a stroke. It's diabetes. She's in a coma.
Oh, God. What did the doctor say?
They're giving her the thrombolytic drugs. Dr. Johansson says she's stable. Everything's under control.
When is she going to awake?
I don't know that. Are you coming?
Yes, Dad, but I won't make it today. Tomorrow, all right?
You know, she hasn't been taking care of her health recently.
Dad, it's gonna be fine.
I know that. Bye, sweetie. I see you soon.
Are you okay?
Oui, yeah. The Owens are happy me.
Bye. Take care.
I'm getting worried something's gonna now happen to her dad.
I need to be there for Dad, but I can't do it today. I'll go there first thing in the morning.
Ah, crap.
What about the fingerprints?
I added them to the database.
Thanks. I need access to Big Brother.
It's all yours. Just don't pester me anymore. I've got some work I need to focus on.
Bye, Wang.
Bye.
So, honey. Weird
I
glitchiness.
should compare the fingerprint found by Wang.
Okay. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna need to remove this.
UAFDO7 database access denied.
That's okay. So he doesn't have criminal. He's not a crime. But
UAFDO7 database access denied.
that's disturbing. So how do I do this? Alright. Let's see. Just, Oh, that's how you do this. Yay.
The fragment I found doesn't match the original from the database.
And there's my cat again.
It doesn't match. It doesn't match. It doesn't
Okay.
match.
Well, that really sucks. Okay, I can't have anything. Fair enough. Fair play. Wang. I'm not doing this right, am I?
They're not the same. It's not a match.
What are you talking about?
I compared the fingerprints from the can with the ones from the chip. They belong to different people.
Well, at least you know that.
The new fingerprints can't be matched with anybody. There's no such record in the database.
Maybe you should check the military database.
I don't have full access.
That's...
I don't have full access to the database.
Go complain to the boss.
Bye, Wang.
Bye.
Okay, so this is going to be an interesting situation. Anybody feel like this is an episode of NCIS for a hot minute?
Is your father all right? He sounded so nervous.
Yes, I mean, no. My mom's diabetic. She's in a coma.
Well, that's serious.
She's in the hospital. They'll take care of her.
You've got to be really careful with diabetes.
This is true.
Mom was never careful. She thought she was indestructible.
Think positive and be strong.
I am. Is the boss in? I need to talk to him.
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye, Ruth.
Take care, Nikki.
No.
Boss, I need access to the UAFDO7 database.
UAFD? Why do you need it?
Wang's identified a fingerprint that may belong to the card man, but access is denied.
Well, nobody here has it, but wait a minute. Alan? Yeah, it's Jeff Kurtz speaking. Bingo. You're blocking access to the UAFD? Exactly. That's what I needed. Thanks. Yeah, golf is fine. Okay, access granted.
Thanks, boss.
I want results, understand?
Got it. Okay, running. Awesome, come on. Okay. Scanning. Okay. 10 records in the military. Well, great, that sucks. I don't see it. Let's see. I think one of the things I want to look for is this U shape. But I don't see it here, so... No, that's a possibility. No. I don't think that'll work because that's going the different direction. No. No, because I don't see that U connected to anything. That might be. No. No. It's gonna be closer to the inside. No. Think so. So, let's go back to this one first. Okay, does not match.
It
Okay.
doesn't match.
This one might be. Wait. Bingo! Paul Reed, September 16th, 1969, Captain. Norwich.
His name's Paul Reed.
I was trying to read that! Wang. I have to talk to you,
His
apparently.
name's Paul Reed.
You're talking about the fingerprint I discovered?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Bye, Wang.
Bye.
Okay, can I pull up the information
No
on
time
him?
for that.
Son of a bitch. Boss.
What about the journalist?
He's free. He didn't want to reveal the conversations from his cell, and he didn't give us his fingerprints, but he's free.
A stubborn hack. But why are you letting him go?
We found a fingerprint on the chip that the murderer put in Carter's car.
Mm-hmm.
Have you checked who it belongs to?
Yes, to a certain Paul Reed.
That's a pity we won't burn him on the electric chair. Now the newspapers are gonna pull us apart, Nicole.
Maybe we'll get back to him.
I doubt it. I'll try to make you the bad guy in the eyes of the press, not me.
Paul Reed was a scientist working in a Maine military base on a project called the Queen of Hearts.
The Queen of Hearts.
You know something about it, boss?
It's top secret. Better forget about it.
But that name, like from a card deck.
And Maine. Sounds promising. Too bad about the writer. He would have told us about the card game. Well, at least your hypothesis was confirmed.
You mean the fact that he was a juror?
Yeah, but under a different name. Blake was his pen name. By the way, my 15-year-old daughter reads his books.
She likes them?
Yeah, and I can't tell her you've messed up. She's gonna blame me.
What about the other people in danger? Are they protected?
Most have been tracked and are safe. I don't know about the judge. I guess his name's Woolsey. Ask Ruth about the details.
Fantastic.
I'll be getting back to work then.
All right, don't waste your time.
I'm trying not to. Agency, what is that?
The boss told me that the people connected with Benson's trial are safe.
Unfortunately not. Judge Woolsey from Maine has disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. Left and didn't reach his destination. The police are looking for him. Want the details?
So this can be the next victim. God, we're so helpless. Bye, Ruth.
Take care, Nikki.
Okay, frick. Well, I guess we're going to Maine. Harry, where's your existence? Okay, all that's still there.
The suspect was released. There's a vicious comment in this tabloid under the photograph. In the text, the author is sneering at us. forcing the ineptitude out of us and almost burdening us with these crimes.
God, that guy's a dick. Okay. So, let's see.
The fingerprints we found in Carter's car don't belong to the journalist.
If we don't find any grounds to hold him responsible, he'll destroy us.
Maybe not everything's lost. He was at the crime scene at least twice. That still makes him a suspect.
You're perfectly right, but I have a gut feeling that the boss will tell us to let him go.
We had his full support.
I wouldn't count on him risking anything for us.
Quite the opposite.
Fair play. Okay, so here's the
We got
thing.
a new lead. The fingerprints belong to a man that used to work at a military laboratory in Maine.
What's his name?
Paul Reed. He lives somewhere in Maine.
Do you know anything more about him?
He's 40, dismissed from the Army in 1999 for medical reasons.
Paul. Remember the phone call? The murderer told you to call him Paul.
Do you know what project they worked on there?
In Maine? Queen of Hearts is the most famous one because we know nothing about it.
Secret?
Top secret. Main motive in conspiracy
Fair
theories.
play.
We need to find this man.
Let's ask the local sheriff to deal with it.
We've got to talk to him. Sniff around, you know what I mean. You can't do that from a distance.
I'd rather stay here and work on the security guy and the news hawk.
I have a feeling the latter is slipping through our fingers.
That's why I'd think it over once again.
And I wouldn't. I'm driving to Maine. You can stay if you want.
You going to act off on your own bat again?
Yes, again.
All right, I'll come along.
What, did he not expect we were gonna do this shit? Oh! This is pretty. I mean, this is giving me some flashbacks to another game I played called Shiver. But yeah, and of course the several things in True Fear Forsaken Souls where I kept crashing my car, but hey, I'm not crashing a car this time, yays! Oh!
Have you checked the house?
There's nobody inside.
I expected as much.
Sure, there's no car in the driveway.
Uncollected mail. I wonder if he's gone for a long time.
We need to ask around for this guy in town.
This barn, it matches.
Matches what?
All those devices, mechanisms, the card man loves them and he has to keep them somewhere.
And assemble.
You think he stores explosives here?
There may be bomb craters somewhere out in these fields.
Let's check that barn.
Nothing doing.
I actually really
How's
love that
that?
coat Nicole's
It's
got.
obvious you need a warrant.
Fair
So
play.
go and get one.
Alone? We're a team, aren't we?
I'm just saying that we don't need to go there together.
I don't want you to mess things up again.
Excuse you!
Mess things up? Again? I guess we're not a team anymore.
Come on, you know the card man's very dangerous.
Yeah, and he's certainly ensnared his next victim. Maybe he even holds them here, in the barn.
I don't think so. All the traps he's set are far away from here.
What's the background of those crimes?
He said that for him you were like a witness of the game. He relishes it. He desires admiration and probably fantasizes that you're admiring him.
Are you implying a sexual overtone?
You think
Probably.
so? It's possible. And that would explain why he wouldn't let me get so close. He's seducing you.
You're joking, right?
It's like with courtship. First you need to attract attention and then try to maintain it at a suitably high level.
I don't know.
Why is this sounding
I
like
can
you're
see something
describing how to
different
do
in it.
things with The Sims?
Fascinates you. Admit it.
Give me a break. I abhor him. I'm just focusing on the case.
Yes. Dude, what are you actually up to? Come
I'm
on, Bri.
supposed to be a witness of his game, so I'm safe.
Yeah, as long as he controls the situation. But once he sees you here, he's gonna panic. Be prepared for the worst.
So far, I get the feeling that you want to control the whole investigation. Why?
Because you're just pushing blindly ahead. You don't give others any time to prepare for the action.
He doesn't give it.
You've forgotten it's you who started the power plant installation?
Oh, was it also me who started the steamer in Louisiana?
No. But he would have waited for you, even a whole day. I'm sure of it.
In a moment, you'll tell me that you've got female intuition.
Perry, why are you acting
Yes.
like this? Oh, okay.
I can't. Not right now. Lens? What kind? I see. All
Okay.
right. Thank you.
Somebody from the Bureau?
Nothing important. Where were we?
Wondering about what to do next.
Fine. I'll go to the town.
Go, but there's little you can do.
True. We don't even know what we're supposed to search for. But I'll talk to the judge to check what the odds are.
We need to talk to the town people about Reed as well.
Okay.
You know, he may have nothing to do with the killings after all.
The serials usually begin where they feel safe, on their own ground. And Maine seems to be perfect.
Anyway, I'm going to the town. You sure you want to stay?
Already told you, I don't have any other ideas.
Now let's get down to work.
All right. Okay. I deadass feel like, oh, tractor.
Does Reed use agricultural machines, or does he just keep them for appearances?
Well, honey, you're here in winter, so.
If Reed's the killer we're searching for, then I suppose he prepared for the murders in the barn, not in the house.
Hmm.
Paul Reed's not in. I'm not going to look inside. I don't have a warrant.
Whoever did the music for these games actually did an insane job, because it does give you some tension.
The mailbox is full.
What's this?
There's a mattress on the fence.
A mattress. And I guess I just shoved that in my pants. Fair enough. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Okay. Running! Oh, an old stove. Cool. What did I just hear? A bar of soap? Bag? Soap?
The door's falling apart.
Punk? Okay, let's see what all I've
An
stolen.
inflatable mattress. You could use.
Okay. It looks like also a bird is shit on it multiple times, or that's paint.
Road salt for spilling on frozen surfaces.
I'll admit, I thought that was a bag of oil dry at first.
A bar of toilet soap without the wrapping, but it looks new.
And for some dumbass reason was put down here. Oh, there's some branding on top, but you can't see it. Let's see. Nope, I've readjusted my screen. I think it says Cooch Cooch soap. Does it? Cooch Cooch soap? Anyone want to double check that for me?
To use it, rest the feet at the base and push the handle.
I mean, anybody should know how to do this type of thing. This thing also looks like it's gotten the shit kicked out of it a couple of times. Hey, there's an old fridge. Is that a pig? Am I hearing a pig somewhere around here? I keep feeling like I'm hearing a pig.
upstairs, there's a window ajar.
Oh, this is gonna be a shit show. Oh look, junk.
Piles of junk lying around, as usual at the rear.
As we do. Okay, seriously, is that a pig? Or some other kind of critter?
The gate is very low for such buildings. A padlocked gate.
Okay. Alright, so let's see. Moving on with my life. And we scurrying around. Let's see.
The window's ajar. If only I could peek through it.
Conveyor belt. What am I doing?
The wheel got stuck in the hole. I can't move the conveyor.
Oh, board.
The board's short and coarse.
It's also got blue paint on it.
Yeah, right. Nothing doing. I've placed the board under. These items don't match. Yeah, right. Nothing doing. Yeah, right. I've placed the board. These items don't match. The wheel got stuck in an inflatable mat.
Let's see.
Nothing doing.
Okay. Oh, wait, I have salt.
Yeah, right. Not gonna happen. Yeah, right. I've placed the board on.
Oh!
The snow is melted thanks to the salt.
Yays.
The
Okay.
wheel got stuck in the hole.
Okay, so...
Not gonna happen. Nothing doing.
Oh!
Yeah, right. These items don't match.
Why is... Let's see. Oh, there it is.
Great, but why can't the conveyor slide down the board?
Probably because the thing is kind of coarse, so...
The boards become smooth after soaping it. A brilliant job. The conveyor moved right under the window.
Yeah, I'm sure that didn't attract human attention, so...
This conveyor belt is...
I mean...
The objects on the table, they remind me of something. The box reminds me of the parcels from the card man. There are pieces of assembled devices on the table. An old movie projector. A modern device. Must have cost lots of cash. This piece looks like the laser from the old power plant. This piece looks like the... There are pieces of
Okay, I think it's safe to say we know now what we're dealing with here. Oh boy. Mm. Oh shit, do I have to actually climb inside? Oh boy, this is gonna get me in trouble. This is illegal.
That's what I call a well-equipped workshop. Now it's obvious. This is where the card man was preparing his deadly machines. Okay, but where's the guy? This laser hasn't been assembled. Are these
Flashbacks.
projectors restored here by any chance? The box has a combination lock of a familiar structure. A box end wrench. A box end wrench. Are these projectors restored here by any chance? This wafer makes me think of the disaster at the crossing.
Oh boy.
This laser hasn't been
Oh boy.
An elevator's waiting behind the locked door. The owner of this house has got to be a logical game buff.
Okay. Oh boy. How the hell am I supposed to do this thing? Okay.
The device is reset. I've got to start all over again. The first light is on. I think I've chosen the correct symbol.
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Two lights are on.
Oh, okay. Cool. So apparently I have a brain and it functions. Yays. Okay, so 2 diagonals and a cross, so it's also going to have the thingy. So let's see. No. Maybe?
Great, I did it!
Yay!
Is the card man waiting for me upstairs?
My brain actually works! Yays! Hallelujah! Yay! I have a functioning
I
brain.
think those devices were designed here.
Let's see. Huh?
It's a bomb diagram. I guess this is a laser diagram. I guess this is a laser diagram.
Huh?
It must be scorching here in summer.
Okay.
Stay where you are, thief.
Calm down. I'm not moving. I'll explain everything in a second.
She may have a gun.
Sure.
I'm an FBI agent. The name's Bonnet.
That's correct, sis. The FBI have invaded our farm.
Put down your weapon, please.
What are you doing here? You've got a warrant?
We'll get it.
Yeah, you see? Too bad you didn't shoot her.
Now it's too late, Paul.
I'll explain everything, but please put down your weapon.
Not so fast. First, tell me why you've broken into my house.
Call the police if you're still afraid of me.
Now, you see, the government can do what they want. And the cops will let her go anyway.
We'll file a complaint against you.
Okay, you have the right to do it. Now let me explain. The window was open.
I can see you've got long legs, but not that long.
She climbed the conveyor belt.
I noticed something suspicious through the window.
And what was it, sweetheart? Is the FBI interested in agricultural machinery?
I'm conducting an investigation.
Into what?
Before I answer, your name, sir, is Paul Reed, right?
She's fallen in love with me.
It is? So what?
I do apologize, but I need to ask you if
Well,
you've been in the wheelchair for long.
10 years. It's been 10 years, darling.
It's wonderful that you take care of your brother.
Cut the soft soap.
Do you often leave this place together?
To the town? Yes, we do.
Any further, like on vacation?
Why? You'd like to take me with you?
Mhm.
City lady. We don't have vacation here.
Fair play.
Get to the point. We can't wait.
So, I'm investigating a murder case.
Wow.
Tell me why you broke in.
I didn't. The window was open.
Talk to me, if you want to save your ass.
You really should.
Your fingerprint was found on a certain device which was used to kill a person.
Kill? Who?
It's some kind of bullshit.
His name was Edward Carter.
You know the guy.
I know Joseph and Alice. I don't recall any Edward.
We'd hear about this murder, wouldn't we, Fan?
The case is quite recent, but it happened in New York.
This is Maine, woman.
We've found your fingerprints
Fingerprints, right. But on what?
on a chip. It was connected to an immobilizer
Why?
to bypass it and take control of the car.
But you can't control the car like that. All you can do is stop it.
That was the point. The car stopped at a grade crossing and was rammed by a train.
Well, I'll be damned.
What?
Too bad about the car, huh?
Enough of this. I want you to get out.
Mr. Reed, can you explain how your fingerprint got on that object?
Are you sure it's mine?
We compared it with the one from the military records.
Those army bastards. They can't even protect their own secrets.
True.
You don't have to explain yourself. We're not going to talk to people who act like thieves.
Mr. Reed, it would be better if you talked to me right now.
You're not questioning him without a warrant.
After what I've seen here, I'll easily get a warrant.
You don't know our judge.
I don't want to interrogate you. I'm just asking you to talk to me voluntarily. Carter's killer is on the loose. There'll be other victims unless we catch him.
Paul has to be taken care of right now. Please leave.
Wait, Fan. We need to help them.
How
Yes?
can we help them?
We'll see. Agent,
I'm all ears.
since you found my fingerprint, it could have been the circuits I constructed here a few weeks ago
Okay.
Why did you construct them?
to earn money.
And who paid?
See, that's the problem. I don't know.
So, what did the guy look like?
Never seen him.
How come? You'd better not cover up for him.
He just sent me a general diagram explaining what he wanted from me.
Okay. Well, that sucks.
Do you still have that mail?
No,
Where was it from?
I don't remember. It wasn't important then.
And
Fair.
the pay?
That may have been New York. Every time, the money was sent from a different city.
Every time?
I knew it was him. I received such orders only from him.
We know of at least 6 victims.
Damn it. Life sucks, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Paul, say no more.
Too late, Fan.
Get the hell out of here.
How? What did he use?
For instance, a gantry crane connected to an explosive charge protected by lasers.
Did the bomb explode?
No, the woman...
Oh, a woman.
Yes, she died of a heart attack. He tied her up and put her under a gantry, and a half-ton weight was hanging above her.
The weight was dropping a couple of inches at regular intervals.
Oh, how do you know all that?
I programmed that damn thing, remember? We bought a new audio set for that job.
So we found who made all the devices. But somehow I don't think that by...
How many such orders did you have?
8, maybe 9. 8 lucky, extremely well-paid orders, plus advances for the supplies and tools. They helped me kill 8 people.
Paul, don't say that.
New windows on the porch, remember? The computer, armchairs, and that new dishwasher. One purchase, one life.
I can't listen to this crap. Shut the hell up.
Don't worry, they won't do anything to me. Kitchen knives producers or even weapon manufacturers don't get thrown into prison.
This is true.
But imagine an electric wheelchair.
Stop it, I beg you. Calm down. That's not fair. He's just gotten back on his feet.
Back on his feet.
We're not begging for mercy. We're not imposing ourselves on the world with our problems. God knows how much
Okay.
it costs us. But we manage. We lead honest lives. We don't steal. We don't hurt anybody. Do you understand?
I do. You don't have to be afraid.
No, you don't understand. No tragedy has turned your life upside down. No stupid, absurd accident has ruined
Wow,
your
you're
hopes.
bitter as hell, ain't you?
Everybody's teetering on the edge, but only a few notice that.
Fanny, sis.
Put yourself in my shoes. I'm chasing an extremely dangerous man. He can kill somebody again any moment. He's murdered 3 people lately, and we're afraid he's caught his next victim. That's why I'm so determined. That's why I barged in. I'm sure you wouldn't just stand by idly, knowing that there's even the slightest chance of saving somebody's life.
She's right, Fan. You wouldn't let that killer get away with it. Once you get mad, nothing can stop you. Years ago, she caught her husband with another woman and chased him in his shorts through the whole town. At the town limits, she shouted at him that she didn't want to see him again, and then fired several times in the air. He didn't dare return, did he?
I've erased his name from my memory.
All men have been giving her a wide berth ever since.
This woman hasn't come here for female prattle.
It would do you good if they locked me up. Then you'd finally have time for yourself.
We don't need the government's help to control our own lives.
Yeah, controlling our lives. 10 years ago, I was an engineer in a secret base. I was working on next-generation weaponry, and I thought I was holding all the aces. And then Peter talked me into carrying out that experiment, despite the ban. Me riding a wheelchair is a simple consequence of that folly. But I can't accept the fact that you're confined to it as well.
What's the point of brooding over it? Why do you make yourself
I'm
miserable?
kind of concerned.
I can't stand the thought that you've wasted your youth because of me.
You see, he's tormenting me with his guilt. Men just don't understand anything.
Was anybody else injured in that accident?
No, Peter was fine, but he suffered serious consequences. They put him into prison for 5 years.
What kind of accident was it?
I still can't discuss it. Military secret, you know.
Fair play.
Code name Queen of Hearts?
What do you know? I see the project has become famous.
Have you seen your friend after he was released from prison? What is his name?
Peter Douglas. We used to be close friends, but he didn't want me to visit him in prison, and we haven't been in touch since then.
Feeling guilty?
His world fell apart. He was brilliant and extremely gifted, but prison meant the end of his career. No government agency would ever hire him.
Understandable.
Who could have ordered all these machines?
I've been thinking about it, and I haven't figured it out.
But they know what you can do.
Yes, it's somebody that knows me because they live near my place, or somebody from the army.
Letters, receipts, diagrams. Will you show them to me?
I need to look through my documents.
Come back with a warrant. That's a better option.
My partner will get it. He should be back soon.
Ah, the man we passed by when we were coming back home.
You said he reminded you of somebody.
Yes. Didn't he used to work for the police?
How long ago?
Back when Derek Finney died. Remember?
Finney? That womanizer?
What?
Can you tell me something more about it?
Give me the tea. Spill the tea here. Let's hear this.
Chasing skirts. His wife was jealous, so he beat her.
No wonder somebody finished him off.
I don't know if he deserved such a fate. That was a horrible crime. He was strangled with a rope tightened by the turning clockwork mechanism.
Yes, I remember that. He died inside the church tower.
Was the murderer caught?
I haven't heard anything about it. And you?
No. Derek ended up like this because he started drinking. Alcohol isn't for the weak.
And that woman, Finney's wife, does she live here?
No. She moved away soon after, but her father does.
How can I find him?
It's easy. He's the pastor. The church is in the center.
Fair
I'll be
enough.
back with the warrant.
Bye. I can't wait.
I guess that's all.
Too bad. It was so nice talking to you.
He's very nice to talk to. He's very cooperative. So I have to now have some questions. Perry,
It's Nicole.
I haven't fixed anything yet.
Maybe it's better this way. I've talked to him.
To read?
Yes. There are new grounds for doing a search.
Is it him?
Do you think a disabled guy could be behind these crimes?
What do you mean?
He's chair-bound. His sister takes care of him.
So we were on the wrong track. Another thoughtless action.
Not necessarily. Reed made the devices that the murderer then used.
Like the lasers?
Yes. I mean, he altered or improved them.
Accomplice?
That's a good question. He claims he received orders by mail. He was only given instructions what to do. These documents should be specified in the search warrant.
We also need to check his account and delivery orders. Did he send those machines by mail after assembling them?
Yes, I saw the diagrams and the elements he rejected before putting together the devices.
We won't get anything from the judge today. If they're so amenable, let's at least take some photos of his workshop.
Not so amenable. We won't get much more without a warrant.
Did you have an argument?
Not at all. Were you in the courthouse? Has Woolsey been found?
No. Now what? Are you coming here?
Yeah, I want to talk to the pastor.
The pastor?
In the church tower, a man was killed with the use of a clockwork mechanism. Sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Shall we eat something first?
No, the pastor's more important. Want to join me?
Can't work on an empty stomach. My head's starting to ache from hunger. Call me when you're done. I'll be sitting in some bar.
Thanks a lot, Perry. And here he was. And here he was, being the one going off about how we need to work together, yet he's the one ditching me. Ugh.
A nicely situated little church with a clock tower.
I don't know about anybody else in the room, but I love Nicole's car. That thing is fucking gorgeous. Okay, moving on with my life. Ugh.
I'm lucky. The pastor's here.
Can I help you?
Yeah, sure you can, dude.
Does it snow every year at this time?
We're surprised too. It's rare. Drive carefully.
Yes, it's really slippery.
It became cold too soon. Everybody's working until late to make it before real winter starts.
Understandable.
I haven't seen anybody here.
They've just left. I'm locking up the church. There's so much talk about the global warming or sunspots, but it's all in God's hands anyway.
I would like to have a brief word with you. I'm Nicole Bonnet from the FBI.
Andrew Simon, I'm a pastor here. Are you looking for spiritual help?
Not really.
No, it's official.
But maybe you'd like to support our community? We are redecorating the church, and I assure you, we won't waste a single dollar.
I'd like to talk about Derek Finney.
About him? Are you sure?
Yes, I have a few questions.
These are old times. Why come back to that?
By the way, when was that?
When was he murdered? It was when the war started, in 2003.
Pastor, do you have any idea who might have done it?
The police have analyzed it so many times.
After a couple of years, you could have a clearer image.
No, I have no clue.
Well, to be honest, considering it was his son-in-law who abused his daughter, I can imagine that you take any information about that murder goes right out the window. I mean, let's be real here.
Finney's widow, your daughter, what did she say about this crime?
She was doubly hurt.
What do you mean?
She lost her husband, and during the investigation, well, it turned out that Derek was a real scum. Christ, forgive me.
What turned out?
Annie suspected her husband of cheating on her. But then we got to know he did it regularly. On the day of his death, he had a tryst in this very church tower.
Dear Mark.
Weren't any of the betrayed husbands suspected?
All such suspicions were rejected.
Rightly?
If not, that would mean that local men are extremely loyal to each other. But on the other hand, after so many years, someone would have felt remorse. Anyway, that was too much for my Annie, so she left.
Did Derek Finney abuse his wife?
Unfortunately, he humiliated her constantly. He felt guilty. She tried to hide it from me, but people...
I'm sorry, what?
I preach every week. I reach human consciences, but I couldn't reach Derek's. I suppose he mocked me deep inside his heart. This is why he arranged the meeting in the church tower.
Did he beat Annie?
I remember when she had some bruises on her face and told me she had fallen down the stairs. That must have been the first time. He didn't beat her all the time because that would show. But she confessed to me later on that he would often slap her or twist her arms.
She should have asked the police for help.
She didn't want to. There was a police officer who tried to get her out of it, but she wouldn't testify.
Let's see, was his last name Perry?
Looks like not many people shed a tear at Finney's funeral.
Sad, but true. I cried. I cried over the angel in him that had lost the battle with evil. He wasn't always like that. He used to be a nice, popular man.
Really?
He could influence others. People listened to him. He liked to impress everybody. He charmed women. He didn't avoid alcohol, but it was all within our provincial norms.
Okay, so what changed?
Off the straight and narrow.
So what
I
changed?
have an impression something changed when he was chosen a member of the jury.
Really?
Judging people destroyed his moral code.
What jury? What are we talking about
What
here?
trial was it?
A murder case. At that time, it was a cause célèbre. The accused, a young boy, was the victim's lover. Everybody considered him guilty. But what everybody thinks isn't the same as a fair judgment.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Benson's trial?
Yes, people talked about it a lot. In the end, the jury decided he was innocent.
And it seems that it happened after an extremely short debate.
I'm sure Finney played a crucial role in setting the verdict. He might have voted against his conscience.
The defendant's father wasn't just anybody.
A congressman. He used all the existing loopholes to get his son.
It really is who you know, isn't it?
Question is how far you went.
And
Too
I don't
far.
want to slander anybody.
Unfortunately, Pastor,
Was Finney buried here?
Yes, right there, in the churchyard.
Does anybody look after the grave?
My daughter goes there once in a blue moon.
Was there anything distinctive about the crime scene?
I don't know. Check the police files.
I will.
I'll do that.
Hang on. Derek was holding a nail in his hand. He might have been trying to cut the rope with it.
Were there any marks on the rope?
I don't know. There were some scratches on the floor.
Was the floor repainted?
No. I ordered new boards. I felt awkward walking on the floor stained by my son-in-law's blood.
Thank you for talking to me.
You're welcome. God be with you.
Okay. Nice man. Not that suspicious. Interesting. Let's go look at the churchyard for a second here.
This churchyard is old and charming in a way.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to find Finney's grave out here. That's gonna suck ass. Let's see. May I go inside?
Yes?
It's Paul.
Paul?
Yes, Paul. The card man. Have you forgotten about me so soon?
Ah, yes.
Have you been thinking about Mr. Barrymore?
Barrymore?
Also known as Arthur Blake.
What do you want to tell me about him?
Why don't you say something?
A real sucker. Went straight into the lion's den.
Maybe he was a sucker. He believed in the scam I offered. But enough of that. There's no time to cry over Barrymore. I'm preparing a new card. Hurry up.
When?
You aren't keeping up with me. I think you need a moment's break.
Give me a hint.
There are plenty around you.
That was him. He wants to manipulate me. On the other hand, I'm sure he's preparing for another crime.
What's this?
I guess this prie-dieu is uncomfortable.
Paintbrush. Anything else I can pick up?
The door's locked.
Okay, so I gotta go to the preacher for a key, don't I?
The church interior is locked.
Hi, Pastor. Question. May I have a key, please?
I'd like to enter the tower and see the crime scene.
Is it locked?
Yes.
I always lock it up. A subconscious fear that it will happen again.
Can I get the key?
Here it is. Please leave it in the keyhole.
Thank you.
I don't want to get locked
Thank
in
you for
there,
talking.
so...
You're welcome. God be with you.
He's nice and helpful, and I hope nothing happens to him. He seems like a nice man. Please don't let anything bad happen to this poor man.
The door's locked.
Oh, my Lord. This door is totally going to get locked behind me.
It's dark in here. Isn't there any lighting? I can't see what it is.
Okay, can I borrow your tower?
It's dark inside the tower. Where's the light switch?
Oh, I've forgotten that the power was cut off. We are using the opportunity to change the wiring.
Can I borrow a flashlight?
Of course.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for talking to me.
You're welcome.
You better not hurt this poor man. Damn it.
He tied the rope to one of the axles. That must have been a slow and horrible death. He tied the rope to one of the axles. That must have been a slow and horrible death. He tied the rope to one of the... He tied the rope...
Okay. Well.
I won't be needing a flashlight anymore. I can...
Okay, so can I get stuck? Hi, I would like to give you the flashlight back.
Thanks for the flashlight.
You're welcome.
Thank you for talking.
You're welcome.
Something bad is gonna happen to this poor man. I don't want that to happen. Damn it. Ugh.
A flat metal bar with holes.
Okay, I can steal a lever. Great, fantastic. Hmm?
I can't pull it up with my... I can't pull the board up like that. It gave. It gave. Yeah, right. The old floor is covered.
Okay.
Marks carved with a nail. I think these are letters. D and P.
Dick! Perry!
DP. DP like Dick Perry? It's silly, but...
It may not be. Damn it! I was hoping we weren't gonna have another one be the... another guy we work with be criminal. Man!
How was Finney killed?
He was strangled. It was a cruel death.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember any details, Pastor?
Unfortunately, Derek was tied up. The murderer tied one end of the rope around his neck, wound the other one around the clock shaft. When the clock was turning, it gradually strangled Derek.
Was he already dead when you found him?
I didn't find him. I don't know the details.
So, who does?
A police officer. Check the files.
I don't understand. You don't know how your son-in-law died?
I don't know what his last moments
Understandable.
were.
Something isn't right here. What's this about?
Well, fine. People said that when the police officer found him, he was still alive. But the officer's name was cleared.
He let him die?
Some say that. Not without approval.
Perry, we need to talk!
If that's the case, then he committed a cardinal sin. But it doesn't mean I don't understand him.
You understand him?
Yes. It was the police officer that had been trying to save my daughter.
What was the officer's name?
Perry. Dick Perry.
Are you sure?
Perry?
Yes. Do you know him?
I'm not sure. It rings a bell. Thank you for talking to me.
You're welcome. God be with you.
I feel I should examine Finney's grave.
Okay, we're gonna go hunt for a fucking grave. Come on.
Despite the years going by, the tombstones are in pretty good condition.
Okay. So I guess those aren't the ones? Okay. Wait. Okay.
The tombstones here are grander. These graves are so neglected.
Wait.
It's Finney's grave. Somebody scratched a card image at the bottom. The Deuce of Hearts.
I kind of wish I had a camera. Okay, so I need to go talk to the preacher again. Pastor, can you help me? You've been very helpful so far, and I
saw Finney's grave.
Squalid, isn't it?
A bit.
The moss and lichens make me realize Annie can't handle the past yet. But if one day she asks me for a brush and a spatula, I'll know she's back on her feet.
There are more graves like this here.
Yes, it's true. Maybe when I'm done with renovating the church, I'll start collecting money for restoring the churchyard.
He's a good man.
What does this card mean? The one carved on the tombstone.
I'm wondering myself. It just appeared. one day,
When?
about a year after the funeral.
Why?
I really don't know. Maybe it was supposed to hurt him? But how can you hurt a dead man?
Did your son-in-law like playing cards?
He wasn't a cards lover. He liked fun in general.
Thank you for talking to me.
You're welcome. God be with you.
What in the actual 9 shades of fuckery? Hmm? I really love that coat.
Yes, Ruth?
Did you get the fax? Dick told me to send it to the court.
What's this all about?
There was another parcel from the card man. The boss wanted it open without waiting for you.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's not good.
He's under a lot of pressure. That tabloid smeared the whole bureau, including you.
That's what we were afraid of. What about the parcel?
It blew up. Wang analyzed the remains.
Did he find anything?
That's what I wanted to tell you. There were millions of glass pieces.
Glass.
Yes, Wang asked me to tell you that those were fragments of a Fresnel lens.
The one used in lighthouses?
Yes, that's it. Listen, I'm surprised Dick hasn't told you anything.
He went to the judge to get a search warrant. Maybe he thought you'd called me.
Then he thought too much. Everybody treats you like a team.
Tell me, does Dick have anything to do with Maine?
He used to work for the police there. Why? Does it show that he's back home?
Yeah,
A bit.
By the way, Wang asked me to tell you not to call him. He's just taking a vacation. I'm leaving work too.
Thanks for the phone call.
Take care. Bye.
Okay.
DP? Well, well.
I think we need to go find our so-called partner.
I don't know. I need to talk to him.
Especially because of the bit about lens. He said something on the...
Guess nobody's working in the courthouse at this time. Hopefully there's a janitor.
Let's see. Wait. Isn't that Dick's car?
It's Dick's car. My partner has to be nearby.
Hmm? Hey, what's this? Why is there a random shovel?
The spade ended up in the...
Alright. Let's see this.
A wooden handle with a plastic ending.
Ugh. Well, that looks like it's gonna hurt somebody. Okay. Alright. Running. I really do love Nicole's car. Hey, sir, what are you doing? Come here. Come here.
The courthouse door is locked.
Whoa! Hello! Was not expecting to see our reflection like that.
The door's locked, but I can see some light at the far end of the corridor.
Alright, so let's go around the back. Running!
There's a light on in one of the windows. I can't take it from...
A chain?
The board is chained to the lamppost. I suppose this will... not that strong.
Can I just hit it with this? Oh, yay!
Place a lever appropriately and eat...
Yay, I can't keep those though, can I? Fuck. Alright. I guess I get to have this sign now. Into my pants you go. What's this? Okay. And the only entrance is that thing in the window, so let's just see.
I can't climb this wall. I can't reach it.
Okay, I have a sneaking suspicion I'm gonna need to...
Now
Okay.
I can easily get inside. No.
So, let's go over here now.
The light's on, but I can't see anybody inside.
Oh, climbing!
A courthouse employee staying after hours? Judging by the traces, I'd rather say it's a burglar.
Yep. So, let's see.
Hastily scattered documents. Careful, somebody's inside. Court documents, files, evidence.
Alright, here we go. Dick! What are you doing?
What are you doing in the archive? The court's closed.
I'm checking some papers.
How did you get in here?
And what about you? I asked them to let me stay.
Uh-huh.
The judge let you rummage through the archives? What are you looking for anyway?
There's a lead. It's about the disabled man's friend, Peter Douglas.
Really?
Douglas? He was the scientist who caused the accident.
I found some papers saying that he used to do time with Archie Benson.
They shared a cell?
Yeah. These two threads meet in the prison.
The first thread are the victims? The jurors in Benson's case?
And the second one are the murder tools. A disabled guy making them to order.
You think it was Douglas's order?
Maybe. But these papers say he was released in 2002 and the first murder was committed in 2003.
The first murder took place here, in this town.
You talked to the pastor?
Yes. He told me about a police officer who didn't help a dying man.
That's just a rumor.
You've been connected with this case from the very beginning, and yet you kept it back and there's not a word about it in the cardman's files?
Finney's murderer didn't leave a card at the crime scene.
But he carved the Deuce of Hearts on his tombstone. Didn't you know that?
This is about to get ugly.
I think you should explain yourself. The janitor shut the door in your face, so you broke in here, right?
You should know best. Sometimes you need to bend the rules.
Oh, don't even!
It's not bending, it's breaking. Why?
Because Judge Woolsey's gone. We need to save him.
You act in secret and on your own. You're not looking for my support or for the Bureau's help. It's not about Woolsey.
About what, then?
I was wondering how the murderer got the materials from the FBI operations.
And?
The simplest and yet the most difficult answer is, he's an FBI agent himself.
That's absurd.
These things happen. I've learned it the hard way.
You're getting paranoid.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure if the officer found Finney dying. He could have been here the whole time.
But the motive, Nicole, come on. The motive.
Perry.
You explain it. You wanted to free the pastor's daughter from her brutal husband.
Damn it, do you really think I'm the card man? It doesn't hold up.
You saw the first victim die, and then, as an agent, you were at crime scenes many times. You've always been close to the case, and didn't let anybody else take it over. Who knows? Maybe it was you who ousted Nick.
You were even closer to the victim, so does that mean you can be accused too?
I haven't broken into the court archive. I'm sure you're here to cover your tracks.
That's
Technically.
it. Don't overdo it.
And there are the initials carved by Finney on the floor. D.P. Dick Perry.
Listen, partner, I found an important lead in this case and I'm in a hurry. If you want to join me, go ahead. Otherwise, get out of my way.
This is about to get ugly.
Richard Perry, I arrest you for being part of a conspiracy aimed at killing at least 6 people and for burglary. Turn round so that I can cuff you.
This is about to get ugly. Yep! Oh, fuck! Yep. Nicole, why did you trust him? Get your shit together, go after him! Oh, this is about to get really ugly. Please don't ever do this, people. Please don't ever do this. Please don't ever do this. Nicole's sports car versus that SUV. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh shit. control this. I hate chasing things in cars. Oh, fuck! Oh, shit. Oh, this is definitely reminding me of Shiver. Oh.
Nicole, he blackmailed me.
Douglas?
I need to get him.
I'll do it. Tell me where.
Light on the shore.
The lighthouse.
Dick's gone. Farewell, partner. I need to rescue Judge Woolsey from the murderer.
Okay.
Looks like the lighthouse is inaccessible. I'd have to cross the precipice and fight the freezing sea.
Shit, there's gotta be a way. There's a fishing boat over there.
The shore here must be dangerous.
Yep. So, hut?
The hut stands at the very edge of the cliff. The sea is calm today.
Let's see. Hmm?
An old forge.
All right, here we go. It's a cape and a boat up there. Let's see. Sec. How long have I been at this? Are we getting close to the end? We might be. Well. All right, so let's do this shit. I have no weapons. I don't even have a gun. All right, let's go in here. There's got to be something I can get out of here. A coat? And a belt. Okay. Am I gonna be doing? Oh, please tell me I'm not gonna be doing something crazy. Nut. A paddle. Nope. Coat. I thought I was gonna be grabbing the paddle. Apparently, no. What's over here?
I can't reach it. These items don't.
Well, that kind of sucks.
Nothing doing.
Okay, so I've got to somehow get that thing. Alright, let's see. Flywheel? I'm gonna be doing a lot of repairing things, aren't I? Crap. Reel.
Well, I guess nobody's gonna help me out. I need to start.
Oh, that was weird.
Not gonna happen. Sits tight. I won't twist. These items don't match. Not gonna happen.
Okay.
These items don't match. Yeah, right.
Look. Okay. All right, let's see here. What's this? Broken wrench. Okay, let's see what I got here.
It smells of mold. The matches seem dry.
Why can't I get this out?
There's something stuffed in the pocket. A packet of old cigarettes with filters.
Okay. That's some interest. Marlon Boro. Okay. Oh, that got rid of that jacket. Fuck. Okay. Let's see. Hmm?
Nothing doing.
I need to get this out of here, don't I?
Yeah, right.
Okay, how much to get this? Hmm. Okay.
Nothing doing.
Okay, cool. I got that on there. Awesome. All right.
Sits tight. I won't twist it.
Okay, so I need to get that wrench, I think. Let's see. What did I just do?
Coils of fishing line.
Okay, so I just uncoiled that. Whoopsies.
The shank has a threaded end with a hole. Wait a minute. I once saw an old tractor in my father's workshop. The shank was used for heating up the cylinder head.
Okay, so what do I do? So,
These items don't. Not gonna happen.
Okay. Fuse.
A packet of old cigarettes with... I know, it's bad for your health. I drew on it because I needed to light it. Whatever. Yeah, right. Nothing doing. Not gonna happen.
Oh.
The shank has a threaded...
Let's see.
I guess I can already put it where it belongs.
Okay, awesome sauce.
Nothing doing.
This back in the cylinder head here. Whoopsies. Get back in there. Good. Let's see. Okay, so...
Not gonna happen. A board fragment for... Yeah, right.
And there would be the cat again. So now let's see. Why is this still... Oh! Hook! Duh. Oh. I'm stupid. As we've covered many times, I'm stupid. So down here we'll get the wrench. Yay! Wrench! Okay. I wonder.
The box end wrench is broken at one end.
Super toolkit. Okay then, honey.
Not gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
So...
It moved.
Okay, so now what do I do? Let's see. I don't have anything. Well, that sucks. anything else I can use here? I lost my plank. Hug. Hmm?
A tin container used to store fuel. Nothing's dripping from the... Nothing doing. Nothing's dripping from the valve. Nothing's dripping from the valve. These items don't match. Nothing doing.
I wish that cat would hush for a second. Callie! Callie! Excuse me. Anyway, back to what we're doing here, so let's see. Wait.
Nothing's dripping from the valve. Finally, the valves started dripping. This vessel's leaking.
Okay.
These items
Seriously?
not gonna happen. This is where you pour the fuel. These items don't match.
You're fucking with me, right?
Nothing doing.
What the hell?
The cover is shaped like a bathtub. These items don't match. Nothing doing.
You're fucking with me right now, aren't you? God damn it. Callie, stop!
The cover is shaped like a bathtub.
Excuse me. I cannot. Okay. You're kidding me, right? Whatever.
I've already gotten.
Okay. I had to think. Hey, sir, what are you doing? Anyway.
Now there's enough fuel in the. It fits as if it was
Hush. Yes, you need to hush.
It fits as if it was It's clumsily made, and there's. Not gonna happen. Nothing doing. Yeah, right.
Okay. Let's see. So I think I can shove this lever in here.
The clutch lever is used.
Well, go on there. Go in the thing. Okay. right? There we go. All right. Okay. Let's see.
Great! The engine's working.
Awesome sauce. Running. Yep. Well, at least this time they're not crocodiles. Now comes the fun part. How do you get out of this place? I'm sure we'll radio in a helicopter later.
A massive building. It has resisted the waves for over a century. I'd feel more comfy and warm without this soaked coat on me.
You need a hush, cat. All right, let's do this thing.
The stairs on this side have survived.
A mine?
This mine is a remnant of the second... Too heavy.
Okay, I'm gonna do a thing with that, aren't I? That sucks. Okay.
The cableway wheel.
Okay.
Oops, this ladder is kind of heavy. Oops, this ladder is... Oops, this ladder is kind of...
Okay. Great. Okay. I hate these kind of mechanics. Please. Nicole, at least tell me you got rid of the heels, even though you know you're running around in winter weather in a tank top.
I'm good at it. The swamp practice helped me a lot.
I didn't be proud of that, honey.
The stairs leading to the entrance are missing.
Okay, what do I need to do? I guess go up here? Anything else? No? Okay, going up. Hello to you, Mr. Kitty. Oh, here's an ore. Oh.
Too far. Well done. The other end of the rope's on the lower platform.
Okay, is there anything?
Solid. The door's locked.
Okay, I guess I'm going back down. Cat? You're very loud today. At least these are stable and not, you know, in a swamp with gators.
Well attached.
Okay, so I did a thing. Grab a beam. Do I get to hold on to this at least?
Nothing doing.
Of course, I have to be close, focused on it. Anyway, can we do this thing now?
And down it goes.
And of course I don't get to keep the weapon. I've also lost my phone because of the water. Okay. You know, I'm kind of surprised that with all the skills Nicole has acquired, she has not mastered free climbing up sheer buildings without, like, little steps and everything.
I'm finally up. I can see the lighthouse door at the far end.
Great. Fantastic.
Raising the storeroom hatch is a task. It's too heavy.
Okay.
All these platforms, ladders, stairs. Life used to be intense here. Looks like the crane's in working order. Maybe I can use it somehow. This must be the panel used to control the crane. This part symbolizes.
Yep, and we know the next victim is the judge. Fuck. Okay. Oh, look, I do have a gun.
I hope the door's unlocked.
Probably isn't.
The door's bolted. These steps are rusty, and they can hardly hold me up.
Crane. So now I have to figure out how to do this thing with the crane. Crud. Okay, let's see here now. Off button, on button. Lever. What's this do? I almost hit myself. Okay, fair enough. Fair play, fair play. Okay, so that moves it left and right.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Okay, that one doesn't work.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Okay. Okay, so I think I got an idea. I think I have an idea how to do this. Oh! Am I just magically figuring this shit out? Okay, let's see. Okay, awesome sauce. I'm kind of impressed I figured that out already by myself. That's great. I've never actually used a crane in a machine, and I kind of suck at crane games, and dear God, that cat, she will not shut up. I apologize profusely for this. I don't know why she's such a chatty catty today. So, let's see. Lift.
Good job. The hatch is out.
Oh, okay. And I can't do this anymore, so okay.
These items don't matter.
I love the water graphics. Alright, running! Benson.
Stop right there!
Archie Benson, so it's you.
Finally! Peter told me you'd drag yourself over here sooner or later.
Give me your weapon.
Oh, no. No more harassment. No more police and FBI.
You can't escape from that.
Oh, but I can't escape from you.
If it's not me, somebody else will get you.
No! I'm sick of probation officers' humiliation, being forced to work. Enough of this.
And how do you imagine that?
I'll turn to the dark side of the force.
Oh my God, you nerd.
Judge.
Woolsey.
Woolsey? He's been pushing up daisies for a long time.
He disappeared 2 days ago.
From his grave? There's no corpses in here.
Tell me, why did you kill all those people? They acquitted you, didn't they?
You mean the jury?
They didn't do you any harm. I just don't understand.
They let my dad bribe me. He used Finney for that. In the courtroom, they acted like they were all morally superior. It turned out to be SOBs with sticky fingers. I owe them nothing. Nor my father. If you want to know, I killed that bitch. I shot her.
So it was you.
You know why? I got mad. She read my future from her cards. Either I'm a man with her, or a punk walking around on his daddy's leash forever. And she was right. Damn. I felt it. But I didn't want to be her slave or something.
You hate your father.
He saved me just to make me dependent. And I didn't have the guts to confess. Hell, would you?
You had the guts to kill.
Well, that's different. I'm gonna finish you off, too. I gotta be free, no matter what.
You won't become free in this way.
No.
Well, you think I should kill my father?
Too weak for that.
Yeah, you got that right, gal. So
And
you
she's
are
still
gonna-
doing all this in heels. Can you see that?
Units will be here any minute now.
You're bluffing. I've been listening in. Total silence.
If you kill me, they're gonna get you. The FBI never forgets.
I know you're like the mob, but you won't outfox Peter. He's the one who lured you here. And now what?
Peter Douglas is here?
Yeah, upstairs. He's got everything under control.
Don't count on others. Count only on yourself.
Peter's not my old man. I helped him back in prison, and now he's returning.
Dude, I'm pretty sure you're the Joker.
You were partners.
Enough. This info won't do you any good now. Goodbye. Say hello to Hoover for me.
I mean, really. All that shooting practice comes in handy, didn't it?
I had no choice.
We know.
This place looks like a trap. Since Benson got in here, there must be a way out.
Probably. Let's see.
No time to deal with
A wrench. Okay. A broom. Just, you know, right in the pants. Let's go. Let's see. Oh, there's got to be other stuff here. A toolbox. Okay. Anyone realize we're kind of like MacGyver in this situation? Oh no, not all these extra pieces. Please, dear God, no.
This structure is adapted to lowering the boat onto.
Okay. Anything else down here I can grab? No. Okay. Crap. Small wrench, medium wrench, broken blade. A chain?
I can't climb back up the chain. The wires are disconnected.
Okay, well that sucks. Alright, so let's see, what else can I do here? That's a duct.
The door's locked.
Okay.
Hurry up.
Where's the judge?
I'm the true judge.
Where are you, you bastard?
Do not offend your lord, Nicole.
The spiral staircase leads to the top of the lighthouse.
Okay. This is kind of ridiculous here.
Maybe I can get out through... It sits tight. Yeah, right. Maybe I can get out...
Cat, will you hush for a hot minute? Ugh. Okay, great. Let's see. One of these wrenches has gotta work.
Nothing doing.
Oh,
The water from the duct has to be drained somehow. Maybe the pump's used for that. Maybe I can get out through the duct.
oh.
The handle's made of... A handleless bucket.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Gotta be something. Just
These items don't match.
nope, but I need to get through there somehow. Frick.
Where's Judge Woolsey?
Woolsey, the ace. Come, you will see for yourself.
Where are you hiding?
Upstairs.
Okay, there's gotta be a way to deal with this stuff. Oh, crud. Am I under a time limit again?
The junction box cover. Not gonna happen. Yeah, right. Not gonna happen. Yeah, right. Not gonna happen. Nothing doing.
What am I supposed to do? What?
Yeah, right. Nothing doing. disconnected. These items don't match. Not gonna happen. Nothing doing. Not gonna happen.
What am I doing?
The pump isn't removing the water.
What happened? Did I do something wrong then? I feel like I did something stupid.
There's water in the duct.
Okay. I feel like I did something stupid and I don't remember what I'm doing, so we'll see. Maybe the wire. Okay. I was just forcing my way through this, aren't I? Oh!
The water's drained from the duct.
Awesome. I feel like I should just go ahead and save here. Because if it did that, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have another chaotic moment. So let's resume.
The culvert isn't big, and the impeller axle can... I've changed positions of some of the blades. Nothing doing. Each wrench causes the impeller to turn differently.
Okay.
No, that's not right.
Is that reset or no? Or did I get fucked over?
Maybe I can get a...
Yep, that did not reset. Fair enough. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna reload. Before I did this thing. Yes, please. I feel like I did something retarded. Okay. Okay.
The culvert isn't.
Okay, so the big wrench, medium, small. So I need to. So the small one can actually move like the front and everything. So. All right.
I've changed positions of some of the blades.
Okay.
Each wrench causes the impeller to turn differently. The metal platforms.
Oh. Yay!
This container is below the room I've seen through the porthole. Too high. I put a loop on the handle. What if I just pulled? The door's opened.
Yay. Awesome sauce. Oh. Doy. I'm stupid.
These stairs lead to the top of the lighthouse.
Okay. Is there anything else down here I need to be grabbing? Oh, there's a pump.
Yeah, right. Nothing doing. A pump.
Okay. Oh.
The murderer's waiting for me up.
Let's go.
At long last, you made it.
You're so eager to see your own end?
You're putting on a brave face.
Where's the judge?
Woolsey has been dead for years.
Why are you saying that? He disappeared 2 days ago.
That must be Junior. He's of no interest to me. He must have gone to see his lover.
Seriously.
Peter Douglas, you are arrested on a charge of murder.
Take your time. Let's talk. You might change your mind.
I seriously doubt that.
Put your hands on the wall.
You're funny. I am God here, the master of life and death.
I'm repeating for the last time. Turn around.
Do you wish to kill me? Like Benson a moment ago? A bullet to the head, is that it? No, you won't do that.
On the count of 3. 2.
This is your one and only chance to listen to the true story behind my crimes.
1.
If you shoot me, and you will have to, you will lose the opportunity to understand the events. From the hunter, you will turn into a hound. Catch and bite to death. How primitive.
Talk.
I'm not armed, as you can see. You may feel safe. I've
Bullshit.
never used weapons.
What about accomplices?
Actually, I never had accomplices as the law defines it.
Benson?
No.
Paul Reed?
No, he didn't know about anything.
Jack Rowling?
Who?
That journalist?
No. The most helpful were, as you call them, the victims.
Seriously?
Why did you kill them? And why the jurors from Benson's trial, not yours?
First of all, there were no jurors in my trial. I reached a settlement with the military prosecutor. Secondly, I deserved my punishment. I made Paul a cripple. It was a just sentence.
I don't understand then.
In the state prison, they put me in a cell with Benson. Once I saved his rear end, literally and figuratively. Archie regarded us as friends and opened opened up to me. He promised to get me out of prison. A guy who barely avoided the fate of a sex doll. Then he told me in detail how his father had fixed the jury. And that he had really killed that woman. I couldn't sleep until morning. Those were the toughest hours of my life.
Are you serious,
And
me?
what conclusions have you come to?
That people create institutions to avoid direct responsibility. In their heart of hearts, they think that by getting a nomination or a badge, they also receive moral immunity. The jury is a cover. Not many people would admit that they're turned on by the feeling of godlike power over somebody else's life.
Uh-huh.
But you shouldn't underestimate people's readiness for all kinds of scams. Archie's father, a politician after all.
Seriously?
One way or another, he broke all of them. Paved the way. I only had to understand what they wanted. What I should give them. And all those were ugly base wishes.
Base wishes don't deserve to be punished by death.
I wish I had fully realized my task. I wasn't patient enough to prepare everything in such a way that they would die only because of their own unforced actions. I admit, my craving for revenge was stronger than my will to achieve perfection. Emotions are a bad advisor.
Dude, you are mentally ill.
Judge,
I really wanted to see them willingly choose their doom.
none of them would have willingly chosen torture. When you called me today, you said you were preparing the next card. If you're not after Woolsey Jr., then who did you mean?
The Joker. I guess you found it, right?
What does it mean?
Think about what the Joker symbolizes.
Fun? Silliness? Changeability?
In the deck, the Joker is an extra card. There are games in which it can have a chosen value. Yes, the Joker is changeability. A trick in the game.
So who is going to be your Joker?
You haven't worked that out. The Joker is you.
Me?
I expected
The fuck?
you didn't respond with fear, but with surprise.
Your sick mind's failing you more and more. I'm not fit to be the Joker.
Aren't you? The Joker is you. You have tried so hard to free my victim from death's embrace, and yet you killed a defenseless man.
He wasn't defenseless. I couldn't be sure he wouldn't fire. He was aiming at me.
I
You
mean,
are certain you are going to be absolved from this, right? But I'd emptied Archie's gun. There weren't any bullets in it. He didn't stand a chance. I had anticipated that. You became my tool.
this dude is like John Doe from Se7en.
You son of
I mean, seriously.
From all the states you've killed in, we're gonna choose the one where the death penalty is carried out. Preferably by frying.
How do you imagine me being sentenced? Do you have irrefutable proof? My fingerprints, my blood, my hair. This could be a circumstantial case. I will triumph. I will demonstrate the absurdity of the machine of justice. When the murders are analyzed, it will become clear what the protectors of law are really like. Corrupt, greedy, two-faced. Maybe I should start playing an abused victim. Maybe Congressman Benson will help me, resenting the FBI for killing his son in cold blood.
You're not gonna make anybody believe that.
I don't need to. I have a recording. And it's not a recording of your emotions. It looks quite different on the screen. This is evidence.
Don't expect too much of it.
You don't fully understand the situation. You don't understand yourself. Remember about your partner, Perry.
My partner is Nick.
How did you ensnare Dick?
Perry fell in love with Finney's wife. He couldn't stand the way he treated her. He was trying to find a way to nail him. When he was on patrol, he went to the tower. He let Finney bleed to death, even though he could have saved him. I was hiding right next to him, trembling with fear and watching through a slit.
You blackmailed him.
Yes, Perry didn't have the guts to confess. I was able to manipulate him for years.
God
That's
damn
why
it.
he tried to get you so fiercely, and why he tried to do it on his own.
He simply wanted to shoot me during arrest.
Believe me, I'm kind of tempted to do that too.
Where are the video recordings?
Control. It matters the most. And you're losing control of the situation.
Stop deluding yourself.
You are wrong. People can be programmed just like machines. Whole situations can.
You think you're the master of life and death?
Yes, taking a person's life is the greatest power a man can have. And you are my tool.
There's no way for you to kill me.
How do you know it's about you?
That's it. Turn around and put your arms behind your back.
I swear to God, this is Jane. This guy is basically John Doe from Se7en.
It's no use. You have no power over me. I'm the one who deals the cards. Farewell, Joker.
Oh, shit.
Don't move!
Well, again, John Doe, Se7en. That movie is horrifying, but yes.
Nick, you still got that job for me?
God. Well, hell, I'm game for that. All right. Like I say, John Doe from Se7en. All right. So, that's the ends of Cards of Destiny. Apparently, we're now out of the FBI and we're just going to go into freelancing with Nick. So, that's fine. Conspiracy? But hey, at least it didn't take us all over the freaking world again. I mean, the last two we were going to multiple places, but hey. Well, I'd say this was a fun little jaunt. At least nothing happened to some of the people. And our cat is safe, so that's plus. But I guess now Nicole's just gonna clear up this and then go take care of her dad and her mom. So, yays. And Nick. Alright, so I'm gonna let the music here, which is A pluses all around, take you the rest of the way home. And if you like this kind of thing, please leave, do the holy trifecta of YouTube down below with the like, comment, subscribe, all that goodness. And if you got suggestions for something, leave them below. Heck, if you would like to actually see me tackle the 4th and 5th games in this franchise, sure. I've been told that they weren't too good, but you know what? I don't mind suffering. I mean, I've played Dirge of Cerberus before. I'll see you next time, alright? Just have a good day. See ya. Oh boy, this